but like, God, is it tastes so unnatural, you know?
Brother, it is an e-cigarette. What did you think?
I never used one before.
That's why this whole thing was insane. All right.
When do we start? Or is it already?
No,
wrong?
we're going. Let's get
already
into
going.
it, boys.
Cheers.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? We are wearing matching tracksuits for Christmas.
We actually, you know what? We actually did pretty good on the colors.
Yeah,
I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
Is this gonna come out Christmas
Yeah,
time?
No, come on. Well,
After
yeah,
Christmas?
a little bit after Christmas. Yeah.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. I think Hanukkah starts the day after Christmas.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Kwanzaa, I don't know.
I think it's the
Kwanzaa is,
26th.
But yeah, Happy Kwanzaa as well.
That's it. Laundry in the basement.
Yeah.
Holiday theme.
Holiday edition.
Closing
Holiday
the year
edition.
right. You know?
That's right.
That's right.
Beautiful.
With some beautiful, beautiful Italian American representation.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And we
Which is
said-
needed.
What-
Which is needed right now in these very trying times for what they're
100%.
doing to our people.
And what better way to do that than tracksuits,
And tracksuits.
gold chains,
Yeah.
some pinky rings, and carcinogens.
Couple how you doings.
Couple how you
forget about
doings.
it.
Hey, oh,
Yeah.
That's it.
whoa.
Oh, pinky up.
I'm
Pinky up
walking
when you.
here. I'm walking here.
All right, just because we're in New York doesn't mean that all of a sudden we assimilate.
well,
Do people say that outside of New York?
I
No,
don't know.
I'm walking here?
You're the New Yorker.
you are. Yeah, you are.
No. We established this last time that I am
Yeah.
not, in
I
fact,
know,
a
I
New
know.
Yorker.
We did not announce that we are live in Queens, New York.
Yes, we
This
are.
is-
we're
we changed
Live from New
location.
York.
That's right. Live from New
It's-
York. It's Saturday Night Live.
Saturday
Night, baby.
Yeah,
In the basement.
in the basement.
In the basement.
Of
Did we-
Austin's beautiful apartment.
Did you ever give context to the name of the podcast when you started?
No, maybe I don't think so. Basically, it's Jeff. It was Jeff's idea. He was scrolling on like Craigslist looking for an apartment, and he saw like a lot of apartments, like a lot of listings would say like laundry in the basement.
And that's where it was
And that's
pulled.
where
I
he
feel like
pulled
we
it
did
from,
talk
yeah.
about that though. I feel like.
Well,
that's-
we talked about it,
I
but
think
what
we
I'm
talked
saying
about
is
it like
I don't-
but I don't think on the show.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Which
I
like
understand.
it's a cool name.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it up. I don't think.
I'm not saying that you
Yeah.
should.
No, I'm saying like yeah, I like the branding.
Did you
No.
patent it? Did you copyright it?
We've been talking. We joked about doing an LLC before.
Mm.
We haven't done it,
Listen.
but maybe we should.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I mean, for the record, Austin doesn't even have laundry in the basement. You know.
I didn't. I
That's
did mine
right.
at the laundromat today.
Oh, you don't have laundry like in
No.
unit? That's
No, but I'll tell you what. Usually, I'm pretty bougie about it,
Yeah.
and the laundromats offer a service now where you just drop off your clothes
oh,
and they'll
you
fold
pay,
it for
they'll
you.
Fold, they'll wash, they'll dry, they'll do the whole thing. No.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
pretty cool.
That's
but
beautiful.
today, I did the whole 9 yards. I went there. I dropped off the laundry. I went and I got a bagel at the shop.
Yeah, I mean,
I came back.
who's gonna wait an hour for the clothes to dry?
I
You
said,
know what I'm saying?
get me a everything bagel with a half a pound of cream
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah, the Aki way. You
The
know?
Aki way.
Jesus.
100%.
Oh my God, we're just gonna hit all the New York stereotypes tonight,
Dude,
When in Rome.
And
How can-
tomorrow
how can we not?
for the second episode that we're gonna do.
Yeah, stay tuned for part 2.
Yeah.
It's coming at you quick.
The next episode is the regretting this episode.
Yes,
I think.
absolutely.
No regrets. Never regrets.
Well,
Yeah.
What
Well, us-
possibly
yeah.
could there be to regret?
I mean, we still got 45 minutes to figure that out,
I
but
know.
no, we got like
That's why you got to jinx it.
54.
Yeah.
That's why you
Got a
got to
long
jinx
way
it,
to
man.
go. Oh
man.
God!
all right. So let me just start out by saying
By doxing me.
it's not doxing you. No one's gonna know where you live. What I'm saying is I don't.
This is terrible.
Yeah. when you texted me saying, "Oh, I'm going. Oh, you need to see what I bought for us." I was thinking, "Oh, okay. He probably brought us some like gold chains. We're wearing the tracksuits for this
Yes.
episode.
Because I have the money.
You could have bought fake ones. That would have been fine.
Yeah.
It probably would have been a better use of your money than e-cigs.
I know.
When
I
you
thought.
texted me saying I bought e-cigs for us,
Okay.
I couldn't believe.
Hold on. Just before Mike says anything, for clarification, he said, I've got the little one hitter, like disposable, whatever. I thought it was like the vape, like
Yeah.
water vape, right?
Yeah.
this is legit, dude.
No,
Like
I
I had to
thought it
go
was-
through like 13 packages that said this is terrible for me
Yeah.
before I could put this.
I
on
have
my
a
mouth.
headache after puffing
Yeah,
this
man.
3 times.
That's
now.
the nicotine after you've never had
Hold on.
nicotine.
But we say this now. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna be like, I need another one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah, that's not good. That's
Yeah.
not good.
yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna check out the
jeez.
price of cigarettes after this.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So understand this: that we decided to do tracksuits, which was a great idea.
Sure. Yeah.
Come on, you didn't say no.
I didn't say
it was a
no.
good
I'm
idea.
in the tracksuit.
We decided to do tracksuits. We wanted to go all out and do stupid things, but this was an idea that we had for a while about us just buying tracksuits and wearing
Yes.
matching tracksuits.
Originally, it was Halloween.
Yeah, and it was prior to us ever doing this podcast. So then we finally pulled the trigger on the tracksuits and this and that, and then so now we have we're wearing the glasses, we're doing the chains, we're doing this and that. So I was trying to think of anything that would stereotype like the Italian American in a tracksuit in New York, and obviously a big one, based on the movies and the stories like Sopranos and Godfather, this and that. A lot of it's cigars and cigarettes, and we can't do that in Austin's beautiful apartment here.
Yeah. We
So
can't.
I went for the other viable option, which obviously is not a good option, but it's for the theme.
Yeah. Listen, this is entry level. What we're doing right now is entry level. The next step is like we get the velvet or velour.
Yeah, it should have
velour.
been. Yeah, velour tracksuit.
I have one in Steelers.
Yeah.
If you want, I'll give you the website for it.
Isn't that the juicy couture?
Yeah, it says juicy on the
Juicy on the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Which,
can
hey,
we
man, I
bring
gotta
those
be real.
back? Those
Your
were
ass looks great
Hey,
in these pants.
Listen,
that it's
I-
tight.
Incredible.
It's
I
tight.
put them on.
It's tight.
I put them on, and I was like, I haven't worn pants this tight since like middle school, right?
Maybe baseball.
But then-
maybe
Say
baseball.
baseball,
Maybe
uniforms
baseball.
tight.
But I turned around, I was like,
Still got it.
there it is, baby.
God,
There it is.
Squats are paying off.
That's it. That's America's ass right there.
That's- this one's for the lads. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's it, dude. Sometimes you just gotta hype yourself up.
Look,
you know,
listen, I'm all down for a good theme, and,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
think
glad we
great theme.
did the
I
theme.
think the e-cigs were a step too far.
I
Yeah,
think so.
maybe.
My head is throbbing.
Yeah, man, stop smoking the e-cig. You don't have to smoke.
You know
But
what?
for some reason, I just can't stop.
You know what worries me right now is it tastes bad, doesn't hurt, whatsoever. What have I done in my life that this is okay?
Yeah, you guys should just put them down. We don't need the e-cigs. I think the viewers. Here's the thing: the audio listeners can't even see you smoking the e-cigs.
They're gonna hear it right now. You know what
No.
I'm saying?
That was so weak. I
was
could barely hear
awful.
that in the headphones.
I don't know how to do this.
Give it a little cough, give it a little, get the phlegm up. Make it real.
Man, I think it might just be a step too far,
Maybe.
and maybe touching on instead of cultural appreciation, cultural appropriation.
Is this cultural appropriation? It's my own culture. Well, not the e-cigs. Not the e-cigs. Oh, chill. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe there's...
I just when I read that text saying, "Oh yeah, I not just you said, oh I bought us something like so cool to enhance the outfit," and then I was waiting for the picture message to download at work, and the second I just saw the e-cig, I just couldn't believe that you had done that.
It honestly was less about smoking the e-cig and just more about the aesthetic of bringing out more of the tracksuit. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Yeah, but I feel like almost because they're not gonna get that. We're teetering into the Slavic territory, like
Ooh.
the Russian,
Like Nico Bellic.
yes, like you know,
For the
Yeah,
GTA fans
yeah.
out there.
In fairness, that I think tracksuits and cigarette smoke is more Eastern European.
Yeah.
Like the times that I went to Italy was very. The tracksuits ain't it. Nobody's wearing tracksuits on the
No,
street. I
this
feel
is
like
this is
it's
an
very
Italian
slut.
American.
yeah, this is
thing.
Italian American.
Which is-
That's Eastern European, French almost too.
French, please. But I mean, but this is why we did this in New York. You know what I'm saying? We're doing this in New York for a reason. We're doing the tracksuits, we're
Yeah.
doing the how you doings, we're doing the wife beater shirts, the glasses, the whole nine.
Which, by the way, I feel like if it wasn't for social media, this would no longer
It wouldn't be a
thing.
thing. It wouldn't be a thing.
Because you got the guys going out there right now on TikTok with the how you doing and doing the deli and everything like that. But never do I see people dressing like this.
No,
which
Yeah,
is
this is
sad.
not a
Really, come
real-
on, hold on.
it's not real, and that's why I don't like. So this is my gripe. This is why I don't like mafia movies so much. Like The Godfather was one of the greatest trilogies of all time.
I thought you were about to say it was bad. I was ready to hit you with this microphone.
It was great, and The Sopranos obviously was one of the best shows written. But like, I think it's a bad reputation to like actual Italian culture. Like, yes, did that stuff happen? Did mafia era happen and all that? Yes, but it's a bad representation.
Well,
so
yeah.
now you get douchebags walking around in
Italian-
tracksuits and ordering gabagool and all this and
Hold
that.
on.
But it's not.
How
Italian, yeah, like actual like Italian American culture. Yeah, it's not the best representation, but like for what those people like are and what it like actually is, it is like a pretty good representation.
No, yeah, it's true that kind of stuff happened in mafia area and stuff, but like I hate that like we hone on that because that's not all about it. You know?
I want to recognize the hypocrisy of this moment right now.
Why?
You were the one that said, "God, we gotta get the tracksuits and we gotta throw them on. We gotta get all this stuff." And now you're out here being like, "I think it's a bad representation of my people."
No, I'm
as
saying
we're wearing the
As we're
tracksuits.
wearing,
no. I what I,
did you bring us on
gonna
here
keep-
for this publicity
Yeah.
stunt right now?
I'm gonna keep smoking this.
Yeah.
Stop,
Yeah,
stop
stop.
smoking the e-cig.
How
That's
you
it,
doing?
dude. For all the children that are watching this show, you're
Yeah.
putting on a
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, put down the vape.
That's it.
This is gonna get demonetized on YouTube.
Well, you don't even
More
post
so,
the videos.
I was
in
gonna
this
say
yet.
more so than it
Yeah.
already does because it's
Our 13 listeners aren't gonna watch me smoke this e-cig. You know,
no,
what
they're
I'm
gonna hear you smoking e-cig for a
That's
little
it.
bit.
saying? Oh God. Speaking of Italians, how about that Luigi Mangione guy, huh?
Oh, Jesus Christ. We
I
didn't
mean,
even make
it's
it halfway
It's
through.
it's like an unavoidable topic.
It is
sort of.
It is unavoidable.
I can't wait to post up in that guy's spot tomorrow at the at the Midtown Hilton.
When you
Oh,
sent
we
me
were taking a
that
photo
text,
shoot?
dude,
Yes, absolutely.
When you sent me that text, that was nuts. That was nuts.
It's not that far of a walk from where we're going tomorrow. I cannot
Jesus.
wait. I'm posting up.
If we drove there right now, it would probably be about 20 minutes to get right to that Hilton.
Also, 14 cops probably just hanging out there right now.
No, what are you
Someone did a
kidding me?
reenactment.
What?
Yes.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did a joking reenactment.
That's it,
and
man.
There was
like
no
broad daylight?
Yeah, and there was no security.
What?
It was it was a joke where it was two dipshits like us.
Yeah, no, I understand it's a joke, but
And the kid was going blap blap blap, and the guy and his friend fell over, and the people outside who were going into the Hilton were like, "Oh, that's messed up."
I thought you said they were. I thought you were going to say they were clapping. I was like, that's horrendous.
No, well, I think there was one person laughing, but like there was this old dude outside like, "Oh, that's messed up.
So
You shouldn't do that."
distasteful.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, he was, and I didn't read up on the whole thing, but he must have been escaping far to get caught in Altoona, Pennsylvania, because you ain't doing nothing in Altoona.
Well,
You know
all
what I'm
the,
saying?
all the
He-
information hasn't come out yet, right? We're just
No,
kind of
No, but they're doing.
we're
all
scratching the
those-
surface.
They're
Yeah.
doing all those exclusive stories and getting background information and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and
But
they're
he was,
doing just incredible things. They're charging him with terrorism. Did you guys see I mean, I had it posted on the thing isn't working, but like I was gonna put us into show the photo, but did you see how they were perp walking him yesterday?
Yes.
Where they had 10,000 guards in SWAT suits behind them. It's incredible the lengths that they'll go.
I'm sorry. That is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Murder is wrong.
Yeah.
Right? To the nth degree, whoever. But to treat this kid, because he's a kid, right?
I mean, he's
Practically.
our age.
Which,
We're still
I
kids,
still
right?
don't
if I
consider
committed murder,
myself.
would you think I'm a kid? You know, what
I
I'm
still
saying?
don't consider myself grown up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And maybe that's just
fair.
skewed. But whatever. To walk him down like that and to
Yeah.
vilify him the way that they are. Don't get me again. Like I said,
Not good. What he
not
did,
good. What he did is not
good.
good.
We're not saying it's good.
Not saying it's good, but compared to the other atrocities that have happened in the recent past,
Yeah.
to
It's-
treat this guy the way that they're doing sends a pretty clear
Oh,
message to me.
of what in what America values and who they value
Yes.
comparatively to
Yes.
everyone else. Again, not that it's a good thing that he died, but United Insurance is one of the most evil companies.
Yeah,
in
their denial
America,
rate's over 30%,
double-
40%.
Double the average denial rate of an insurance firm. They implemented an AI system to do their claims,
Right.
and like figure out what denials would be. And it was an incredibly flawed system that they already knew was flawed, and they did it anyway.
Well, yeah, and even though it's indirect, if you could pull out the receipts for even a handful of the people that have been impacted by
Oh yeah, 100%.
financially
Yeah.
or physically because maybe they couldn't get the coverage that they needed or whatever it is, right? It seems 10 times worse than
I would bet my life savings of $37.
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mhm.
double
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
That thousands of people have died, like being denied like medical attention, medical.
100%.
Hey, brother, I bet you that's this year.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
if not-
100%.
If not the last 6 months.
Tens of thousands of people have died this year, in the past decade, past
yeah.
25 years,
Easy.
at the hands of not just United but all insurance companies. Like, it's incredible to like, I don't know, like, again, this like almost, we're already getting political obviously, but like I'm sure you guys heard about the guy Daniel Penny who was like acquitted for choking out that
Yeah.
I think
didn't.
I can't remember, Jordan Neely, I think his name was,
I
on the
didn't,
subway, who was just like this mentally ill guy who was like threatening like passengers, so he took it upon himself to like choke the guy to death.
Yeah.
Which, like, I get it. If you want to restrain the guy, I still think that's a little bit too far. That's something like that happens on the New York subways every single day, and no one ever brings it to like a violent.
You heard that they brought that guy for food on the way.
No.
They picked up food for that guy. And
Yeah.
fact check me on that because
Yeah.
I just saw that in passing. But
But yeah, it's just like, again, he's getting like, he went to like the latest college football game, I think Army Navy or whatever it was last week, and like sat in a press box with like Trump and JD Vance.
yeah, they invited him.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like he's being treated like he's like some sort of hero for taking it too far and like, again, I get it. The guy was threatening passengers or whatever. You can restrain him, but you can't bring it to a point where you kill the guy
Yeah.
and like choke him to death.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And he's getting paraded around like he's some sort of hero, and at the same time they're bringing out SWAT teams and like,
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. It's like an incredibly fucked up system, and it just shows you kind of how rigged society is against like your normal average like person.
Listen,
I did think it was funny though. I will say I did think it was funny that no matter what kind of media you consumed, whether it was like right wing or left wing media, almost everyone was in like agreement that what Luigi did was like a good thing. Not that I'm saying it is.
Well,
But like everyone was like celebrating it and like kind of laughing and dunking on the CEO.
but that's it, right? Like based on what we were saying before, how can you not expect people to react this way? Right?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it's literally like no matter what, it's simple. Like, it's not. It transcends politics. It's a class issue.
Yeah.
At that point, where everyone who is in the middle and lower classes have dealt with like medical problems, have dealt with insurance, having to pay crazy premiums to still have to pay out of pocket for anything that you have, like any visit, any meds. Like right now, like my dad is being denied his meds by an insurance company.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he pays over $300 a month in his insurance premium, but yet still can't get the medication he needs. And luckily, it's not dire to the point where he's going to die, but for some people it is.
for a lot of people it is.
And so like I don't know if you guys saw it, but like Ben Shapiro was like, the fact that everyone on the right or the left, he's like, the fact that the left are celebrating this as if it's some good thing is so wrong and so disgusting. And then you have everyone in his comments being like, hey, Ben, conservative here, what Luigi did was good, actually, and hilarious. And you're wrong and out of touch.
I'll tell you who's the big winner out of all this. I think the big winner is the American people, because immediately after Luigi Mangione did what he did, and we don't condone that. Is McDonald's came out with a snack wrap again?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think him getting caught in Altoona was a marketing move to re-release the snack wrap.
I hope Altoona starts fixing their pizza too, because I saw
Trash.
they do cheddar cheese slices on top of regular pizza.
That's so egregious.
Yeah.
So
that's the real Italian American discrimination right there.
Yeah, no, that's
They
a
think you're gonna
disservice.
buy that shit,
That's
dude.
probably why he got caught in Altoona. If we're being real, they hate Italians.
That's it.
Look at their pizza.
Did we go when you were in Pittsburgh? Did you go to Sarah's Candy? We went
Yes,
to the
I did.
candy
I went
shop.
with you, yeah.
Okay, so right next to Sarah's Candy, and they advertise it, and they get a lot of money. Is Pizza Hut, but it's not Pizza Hut.
Dude.
It's Pizza Hut Fine Italian Bistro.
What?
That's what they market. That's the sign. Is Pizza Hut Fine Italian Bistro.
But the food's different, or it's the same?
I mean, I never had it, and nor will I touch it. But like, that's like
Well, hold
genuine
on.
Italian cuisine in those
That's
areas.
really
You know.
Okay.
I mean, I will say, I was not a Pizza Hut fan for the longest,
Yeah.
but I have had some in the recent past, and it's been pretty good.
Listen, the personal pan pizzas at Target, that crust goes so hard.
Hey,
I don't
listen,
know what they do to it.
I told
But-
Austin this before you came, and I think it's Papa John's, but I am all down to try a Papa John's stuffed crust pizza and just relive some middle school
I
days.
don't think it's that good. I think.
I can't imagine
I
it's
think-
great, but
yeah.
was the stuffed crust pizza in middle school good too?
I mean, for
No.
what it was, I fucked with it.
hold on though.
I love.
Here's the problem though. We're teetering on that edge, right? Because once you hit 30, it's like all of your inner gastrointestinal problems.
Oh, buddy, we were there
Come to
January
light.
2024,
Oh, yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Getting a shake tonight was an awful idea. I'm holding on by the seat of
Let me
my
tell you
pants.
something.
Dude, don't you ruin
I
that shit.
had,
No.
I had such bad gastro problems in 2024 that I've hit my deductible in March. Okay, so
Brother.
trust me,
Yeah.
I understand it. When you get older, it gets out of whack.
Yeah.
When you told me that you were like on the floor,
I was in so much pain that I was going in and out of consciousness on my bathroom floor
isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
to a point where I had so many tests and endoscopies and stuff. I hit my deductible in March.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
March. I've never hit my deductible before in my life because I go to occasional doctor here and there or
Yeah.
whatever. Hit my
Right.
deductible.
Go to the
in
dentist
March.
every 5 years.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Hit up the doctor every 10.
Wash my hair every 12 years.
Oh yeah,
you
no.
know,
I actually finally got like an actual doctor this year. I'd been putting it off for a while.
for the foot.
Oh,
No. Well, the
Oh,
foot's
like a
the
primary?
foot's gonna
Oh,
get
okay.
the foot's gonna get X-rayed soon. All right.
so wait, hold on. Did you go a full like 2 solid years with no insurance, or did you
I
get
went 1
insurance
year.
and then not go?
I went 1 year, without insurance, but I hadn't been to a doctor since 2016.
Oh my God,
Yikes.
Victor.
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta go now.
Wait.
Oh no, I have a regular doctor now. I have regular doctor's appointments.
Jesus, guy.
Jesus, dude. And did when you showed up, did he go? So like, when was the last time? Like when
Yeah.
you go to confession, it's like, when's the
Yeah.
last time?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, 2016 probably. And he's like, oh, okay.
He's like,
that's-
Well,
we're gonna have to do some blood work. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to do.
They're running
some
you
other
through the
stuff.
garden.
is
Yeah.
it bend over?
Nah,
No, not yet.
Not yet, but that's
It's
soon,
coming.
I would assume. Yeah.
It's coming. Tell me that you guys aren't like just kind of so nervous about the day where
No,
you got to
I'm
get a
excited for
colonoscopy.
it.
Really?
Yeah, I get to see if I'm at the butt play or not.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my.
Hey,
God.
listen.
What the fuck?
Well,
dude?
and listen.
Oh my.
Some of us don't get to
God.
explore like that in college, and you got to take every
Yeah.
opportunity that you can.
God, that's terrible. That's terrible. You understand? Oh my God. You know, I've said some shit on this podcast, but what the fuck was that?
He's done. He gets done, and he's like,
This is this,
you know what?
"Thank you,
what?
doctor.
You think I think I can get pegged?
oh my
Doc."
God.
Not by the doctor, by
Yeah.
By who?
hopefully some beautiful woman off of Hinge.
That's hilarious. Doc,
No, we've tried that. That
We
doesn't,
have
that
tried it.
doesn't,
It doesn't
work.
work.
That doesn't work, and that's your fault.
That is my
Doc-
fault.
Doc steps away, and he's like, "All right, you're good. I didn't feel anything." He's like, "You sure? Can you go back in there?
Yeah, can you check? Actually,
Can you double check?" I think you didn't hit the left side.
Okay, Victor, we're gonna put you under anesthesia. No anesthesia. I
No,
want to
I'm
feel
good.
it.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
no.
Listen, hey,
It's too
I'm
expensive.
a trooper.
They're not gonna cover me.
Yeah, did you guys see that?
What?
The
What?
day before the shooting, I think Blue Cross Blue Shield was like, yeah, we're gonna stop coverages on like anesthesia
Yes.
for, like,
And
for a
then-
bunch of different like.
Yeah.
Like Connecticut was one state. There was a couple other, but it's like, yeah, like it will cover it to a certain time, and then after that, you have to pay for it.
And then,
And
they
then the day after, like the day after the shooting, Blue Cross Blue Shield was like, "Hey guys, we're gonna walk that back. Actually,
Yeah.
sorry,
But,
we
you
didn't
know,
mean that."
Like I hate that we're like I don't want to keep looping back to the subject, but it's like, isn't it so sad that it takes something like that to happen in this country for things to change?
Yeah. And again, they might not change. Like, I mean, like they're trying their hardest to suppress it. Sadly, there have been copycats. Like, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I think like this week some dude stabbed his boss in
Yeah.
a meeting just because it was like, oh yeah, I'm pulling that Luigi shit, which is like, all right, probably not good.
not good
That's
at
not
all.
good. But then there's also a woman who like I think got denied coverage in Florida, and she said the 3 words that were on like the bullets, like deny, defend, depose, or whatever, and like she got arrested for terrorism.
yeah, it's
Which again, because it's trying to get all those like people back
yeah,
under control in a way.
but I don't know.
It's
Under
not-
control is a crazy statement too, because it's like, what does that really mean? Under
Yeah.
control, like, no, we're gonna punish people for
Yeah.
speaking up,
Yeah,
or
I think that's pretty much what is gonna is
'Cause
happening.
if that's the case, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, people are gonna be more attentive now, right?
Yeah.
And policies like that different companies put out, like the Blue Cross Blue Shield,
Yeah.
I'm sure would have gone unnoticed
Oh yeah.
if somebody wasn't like monitoring their coverage now
Yeah.
and being like, yo, am I gonna get screwed over
And it's
too?
one of those things like that. It's one of those things where it's like, oh man, like that sucks. What can we do about it?
Nothing.
Nothing. I mean,
Nothing.
one guy did try to do something about it, and it immediately got the other thing repealed. But
Yeah.
maybe we shouldn't keep doing that.
What's crazier is that people pay boatloads of money just to have stuff like that happen on
Yeah.
on a monthly basis. Just
Oh
to-
yeah, like again, paying like someone I work with, like she pays I think $330 like per month for her insurance for her family, and they don't cover like her meds.
Yeah.
Like
dude, you know
like
what?
imagine paying that much money to not like to still have to pay like $1,000 out of your pocket for your medication.
Yeah.
You know how insane that is?
I looked it up the other day, and this is only by happenstance. Individual coverage for Blue Cross Blue Shield, minimum coverage for an individual, $750 a month.
That's wild.
That's insane. It's
That's-
insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Luckily, I pay like $60 a month. You know.
Yeah. Well, and that's why
Yeah.
it's good to get your coverage if you can
Yeah.
through like a larger corporation that has an established relationship, and it's not the case for most people. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Can I say something?
Sure.
yeah.
We've been at it for 30 minutes, and all we talked about is fucking insurance.
Well, I mean, but I
like,
feel like it's an important
Yeah.
topic.
Come on, we're young. I mean, like, listen, we have better
listen,
things
you
to
know,
worry
you're
about.
Right. You're right. And
I'm
again,
not saying like, yeah, we got to talk about it or this and that, but we've
Yeah.
been we just
Okay.
did a 65-year-old
Fine,
thing, so we're gonna be like, they're gonna take Social Security out of me.
I
Hey.
mean, they're going to.
I mean,
They
All right,
are.
Listen. Fine. We'll end it with this. If only I could say what I truly feel about the situation, I think this podcast would be a lot funnier. And I also
it's
think
your
And a lot
podcast.
shorter.
You can.
Okay, I can to a point because I still have a job to keep.
That's right.
It didn't stop
And
you
so do
guys from
you
hounding
two.
me about
What do you mean?
all the stuff from prior podcasts.
Listen, those were all jokes, and we said that they
Yeah.
were jokes out loud.
We
I would
did.
not be joking if I truly said what I felt about the situation, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Right. Plus, you really did all those things that we were talking about.
Jesus.
Oh,
Like-
okay. Hard pivot. Is that okay?
Yeah, go
Hard
ahead.
pivot.
Go ahead.
Please.
You
Mike
guys,
is trying to do everything to get out of this conversation.
Did you notice you guys were the grunt of that conversation for a solid 25 minutes?
I know. I'm sorry.
Did you not
Yeah, no.
pick up my transition about
did.
the reason
Yeah,
why
and we
it
totally
it was
we
ran into
reverted
snag
right
rap?
back.
Yeah, it was a crazy transition.
If this is the
Listen, hey,
lowest grossing episode, that's not on me.
Hey,
No, it won't be.
I think that people will actually
people
like-
understand what we're saying.
well and care to listen. I
Yeah.
feel like because they're gonna be feeling some type of way about it too. But anyways, have you guys ever played the like hear me out? Like hear me out
like a
game,
hear me
or
out
at least seen
cake,
like the
yeah,
video on it.
Yeah,
No.
of course.
Have you?
No.
Okay, so the concept is that you get together with other people and you bring like a handful of characters or actors or whatever, but it has to be from like a movie or a show or
Okay.
whatever.
Yep.
And it's like the questionable, I'm attracted to this character, but it's questionable,
Yeah.
right?
Like,
So, like-
like one of the most popular ones I've seen is like Nick Wilde from Zootopia.
Yes.
You can't be like it's a fictional fox.
Right. I mean, you
but-
can.
You can't be, I guess, but you know,
Okay.
it is like
So-
a weird thing, right?
Right. And so people run through those and they're like, all right, hear me out.
Yeah.
And then they give the character, right? Or the person,
Okay.
right?
So what's yours?
Well, I wasn't going to say, well, actually, I kind of agree with this one. But I was listening to The Basement Yard the other day, and they had said that theirs was Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? Maybe. She did kind of have that.
She's pretty.
She got that authoritative figure.
Yeah,
you know?
For some reason, I always thought the evil one.
Oh,
What's her name?
Bellatrix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Her teeth are a little messed up.
Yeah.
But, hey, listen.
Hey, listen, hear me out.
Listen, hear me out.
So, Mike, who's someone that comes to mind when we say hear you out?
Yes. Yeah.
What's your hear you out?
I've never heard of that. I have to think about it.
Yeah.
So you're
What's
saying
that?
like a fictional character.
Fictional character.
Fictional.
Any real life character, really, if you want
Yeah.
to. One of the ones I saw was this girl put the other girl's dad
Oh,
in there
Ooh.
as a hear me out.
Wow.
It's a little spicy.
this is your time.
Yeah.
What would you do?
No, hold on.
Yeah, no.
Pause. This
I'm
is
not
for you.
deflecting. I have to think.
So think.
So think, yeah.
What are we gonna sit in silence for 7 minutes while I think about
It's
this?
gonna take you
7
minutes to
minutes.
I
think
gotta
of one?
think. I don't know. What do
You
want me to-
ever see my mind always goes to Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Yeah. I
but
mean,
that's not really a hear me
that's
out.
not. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing of like Lilo and Stitch, the older sister.
Dude, absolutely.
Yeah. I can't
Absolutely.
think of her name, but
But then a real hear me out would be like, yo, Pleakley.
yeah,
or-
hear me out. Squidward's house.
Dude, it's got a mean nose.
It's got a mean nose
Got a schnoz on it.
and multiple holes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Speaking of multiple holes, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Hey man,
Listen, it's a sponge. It's ambiguous.
that's right.
You
You
know?
guys are
And
far
I think
fetching.
for some reason, I don't know if this is true or not. I have to look it up. But I think the creator of SpongeBob or like SpongeBob's voice was like, yeah, honestly, SpongeBob's bisexual.
I believe that.
And it's
Did
like,
you-
why?
Did you guys hear the other day that there was an interview with the creator of Hello Kitty, and they asked her if Hello Kitty was a cat, and she said no. Like Hello Kitty's not a cat.
Did she say what
Yeah,
it is?
I don't remember specifically what it is,
Oh,
but Hello Kitty's not a cat.
that's
okay.
all right. That's crazy. But is that your hear you out or what?
That is not my hear me.
Have
out.
you been able to think of
Right.
one?
For some reason,
Oh,
and you guys
Jesus
are gonna,
Christ.
you guys are
Here we
gonna
go.
roast me.
Here we go.
And you guys are gonna
gonna
roast me
say-
because no matter what I pick, you guys are gonna roast me. Vicky, the babysitter from Fairly Odd
I get
Parents.
that.
She's 16. What the fuck?
Yeah, what's
man?
wrong
That's
with you, dude?
disgusting.
That's,
I said I get that, and I pivoted immediately.
he goes, I get that.
I get that.
Yeah,
no,
what
you're
the-
right. She is.
God, man.
Who else? Ivanka.
Ivanka Trump.
Yeah,
That's not a hear. That's yeah.
that's a
That's
definite.
a-
Yeah.
That's a
Even
definite.
even Donald said he would too.
I know.
So like,
It's co-signed.
yeah, it's co-signed by her own
It's
dad.
co-signed.
That's fucking gross.
That's it, dude. That's it.
I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
it. Nothing else.
No,
What
I-
about what's her name from The Incredibles?
Oh, Chica. I mean, that's not.
But
a,
see,
No. Edna Mode, the little.
Incredibles. I thought you said Kim
Incredibles.
Possible for some reason.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Shigo is
she's
is
feisty
the
with
kid.
it.
Listen,
Yeah, she's small.
she's small, but
But
she's got.
You're naming a lot of
Force.
these movies and things I've never seen. I've never
Oh.
seen it.
The
Hold on.
I've never seen it.
Incredibles?
I've never seen Harry Potter.
What?
I've never seen it. You guys know this.
That's crazy.
I forget every single time because it is that absurd every
Yeah.
single time.
I will say I didn't watch Harry Potter until like last year either.
Oh
And
my
I
god,
didn't
this hurts so
technically-
much.
I
Are you serious?
Didn't technically finish the series. I stopped on the 7th movie.
7 movies?
There's
There's-
8.
No.
Oh, there's-
Yeesh.
There's
Or is
seven.
there Okay, then I stopped on the 6th.
Well, I guess it's 7 has part 1 and part 2. So
Well, that's what I'm saying. 8.
Yeah.
So I stopped on the 7th one.
so you still haven't seen the end.
Still haven't seen the end.
This
A lot of stuff happened
This is
for
atrocious.
the reason why I never finished that series.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's
Eventually,
unacceptable, boys.
I know. I want to go back and rewatch all of them, and then finish the series because they're. I
Yeah.
think they were great. I loved the first 6, and then the 7th movie. I think I was too drunk to really remember, and then the 8th movie I just didn't watch.
Hey, that's a an episode right there.
Yeah.
Like we
watching the movie and
watch
talking
it
about it. Yeah,
and talk about
that'd
it.
be pretty fun.
Harry Potter?
Yes.
Yeah, you would have to watch all of them.
You
to catch
especially
up.
because
Oh,
you
my
have a
span.
unique perspective.
Yeah.
That you guys are gonna just shit on every time I
What are you
present.
talking
a
What do you?
unique
Yeah. What do you
about
mean,
perspective.
dude?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Have we belittled you so
Yes.
much?
Stop right
That's
there. Yes.
Crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy because we could do so much worse.
We
to
could.
you,
We
man.
absolutely could.
And we're really holding back.
Remember
We're
when we
pulling some
played?
punches.
Remember when we played that game, the Buzz Tower, and
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
pulled the card and said, "If you cried in the past 24 hours, put a block." Why was I the only one that put a block? Anybody have
you
an
know
answer?
what?
Okay, but
You never
it's not-
told us
we didn't-
why.
We did not make you cry in the
Yeah.
past 24 hours.
You
That's
don't know,
crazy.
but you don't know.
I know for a fact that we didn't.
Yeah, I know for a fact.
I know for a fact.
for sure.
It
So
was
are
not
you
us.
are you unvalidating my feelings?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not unvalidating your feelings. I'm unvalidating the cause of your feelings.
Yeah, that's a better way to phrase
Yeah.
it. I'm not, listen, man. I'm here for you if you want to talk about it.
Right.
You know, obviously I love you. I know for a fact that Austin and I did not make you cry in the past
We
24
didn't.
hours.
We didn't. But I tell you what, we could.
we could cry in the next 24 hours.
All right,
We got
that's
a long
that's
day
shitty to
ahead of
say.
us, buddy.
Mike, I guess what we're saying is we're trying to create a space for you where you feel comfortable.
Yes.
I'm not.
You know what? I can't say too much because last episode we talked about his depression and I started laughing. So you know. You
Listen.
know what's really funny is I was listening to that episode last night. I was driving somewhere, and that was the first part of that episode where we talked about men's mental health, depression, all that, and then we were talking about the bakery, and I said, I didn't want to do XYZ because I didn't want to blow it up, and you were like, oh. You could have blown it up in other ways.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's probably why he's on the SSRI. I was like, that's probably why he's on the drugs. I said, that's
Yeah.
the depression.
Jesus Christ.
That's the depression right there.
No, is it depression or is it just being funny?
That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
I'm just making
both.
some jokes,
I think he's just good,
Yeah.
Timing.
I've got a lot of time in this game,
I mean, that's the whole thing here is what's real and what's fake.
Yeah. A lot of the things I said during the Luigi take were fake.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
What's the real take?
I cannot say the real take, and I think we all know that.
Yeah.
For the sake of our job, Mike, we work for the same company technically. I think for the sake of our jobs, we gotta
Say the company, say the address,
absolutely not.
Nope.
say your boss's name.
Nope.
And
Not happening. Oh, God.
I'll bleep that, but Mike understands what I'm talking about.
I'm
She also
not-
doesn't work for the company, so it's okay if that goes out. No one that knows what that means will hear this.
I won't even get there. I won't
That's
even, I won't
hilarious.
even. Oh God, you guys. Yeah, that's rough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
what's rough?
I don't know. You guys just talk about all these movies. I have no clue.
Yeah,
Harry
man, you
Potter.
gotta
Yeah, you gotta
Incredibles
catch the
and-
hell
You gotta be a
up.
cinephile, man.
Yeah.
I
You guys
used
know
to.
what Letterboxd is?
No.
It's like you watch a movie and then you give a little review on it. You do like a little numbers. It's like Goodreads, but for movies.
Wait, hold on. Isn't that what like IBM, Jesus Christ, IMBD?
Yeah, kind of
And-
like that, but it's a little bit more of a social app.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Just strictly about.
Yeah, I think you
movies.
guys should hop on Letterboxd. We'll all follow each other. We'll watch movies separately. We'll log. We'll like read everyone's reviews or whatever. It's a fun thing.
That sounds like a platform that could either be really good or extremely pretentious.
Oh no, it gets really pretentious for sure. Like 100%. I
Right.
try and like make as many like my usual review will either be like one of my favorite quotes from the movie.
Yep.
Or it will be like an actual like, oh yeah, this is like pretty funny. I'll try and make a joke, whatever.
Oh, you use this already now
yeah.
frequently.
Yeah.
Oh.
I log every movie. I can tell you how many I've watched. I think I'm in the 80s for this year, which is really low in my opinion.
Not bad.
You watch 80 movies this year?
Dude, that's low.
It's low numbers, dude.
73 this year.
How many of those movies are repeats?
None. I don't rewatch
No, no.
movies because there's so many. Like that's the thing about Letterboxd is that there's so many great movies. Maybe one or two. Saying none is kind of crazy. Maybe one or two.
It
But-
tells you the movies to watch, or you pick a movie and then you post
it
about
gives
it.
you every movie that like you can look up movies on here. That are, like it will show you movies that are like X, Y, and Z. It will show
crazy.
a bunch of different stuff. So like Atticus, like his watch list, like because that's like saving a movie to watch it later.
Yep.
I think he said he's like in like the 1500s for what's on his watch list.
Jesus.
Just on his watch list, or
Just
what
on
he's
his watch
watched?
list. What he's watched, I think he's like in the hundreds for movies this year.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry, I was
That's
real
nuts.
thrown off by those numbers.
Yeah.
I want to be able to
Oh,
do that.
he's only logged 65 this year, but I think he's watched more. He
That's
still a
takes
lot more
he
than
takes
I want.
time with his like reviews and stuff. But yeah, I've watched like 73. I plan to watch a couple more over the next few days. Especially like if football sucks, man, I'll just turn football off and Steelers play tomorrow. Sunday, I might just watch like 5 movies.
Oh, speaking of, gotta go back to the Guru tomorrow.
Dine.
Let me down the last 2 weeks, but I tell you what, I was competitive.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Such a fraud, dude.
We'll cook up some parlays tomorrow morning. That'll be the
Dude.
podcast we do in the morning. It's just 30 minutes of us talking about player fucking props and shit.
I'm surprised you're not betting on Indian cricket right now. To be honest,
No, I
Dude.
mean I've
market's
mellowed
open.
out on my gambling. I play it up for the show because it's funny, but I really have not gambled that much in the past like couple months.
What do you think about that?
I think he's telling the truth, but I don't think it'll be a consistent thing.
No, I mean I literally have to like stop. I have to curb my gambling.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
obviously it's a bad.
yeah.
Or we can just go to Resorts World Casino right down here in
That's
Jamaica
different.
and
That's different. I
Gamble it up.
honestly, we'll have to see what the numbers are. Last year, I know for a fact I gambled like $25 a week, so it ended up being
Okay.
like $1,200 or whatever that is a year. Like last year, like
Does that-
lost.
does
in
that
gambling
track?
winning.
I know some dudes that do that in a week.
I know. So it's like mine's not good, but it's not bad.
Right.
I
It's all
think one-
relative. Hey,
Yeah.
folks, there it
I
is
think-
for you.
I
It's
think
all
one of the-
relative.
I think one of the biggest one of the biggest reasons why I've like slowed on my gambling obviously is last year when we did go to Pittsburgh, we went to the casino
Mm-hmm.
and I think I lost like $100 in like maybe 13 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
which one did we go to?
The one I can't remember. It's near the outlets, I think.
Oh, the Meadows. We went to the
Yeah,
Meadows. Yeah.
So literally in 13 minutes, I like lost $100, and I was like, all right, well, we've been here for 25. I think we should just walk out because I don't want to pull out more money.
Yeah, we did sneak in there fast.
we
I remember
were
that.
literally there for like 20 minutes.
Doesn't that hurt? Like, I don't know how people can go in there and throw $500, $1,000,
Oh yeah,
$1,500
I
down.
can't.
Listen,
like-
the last time when we went to Atlantic City together for your birthday a while ago, we went there, and as soon as we got there, like you guys wanted to hit the craps table or something,
Yep.
which was whatever. There was a roulette table over there. This guy, he in 1.5 spins, because after a certain time it starts spinning, they stop betting.
Yeah.
He was throwing $100 bills, $1,700
Yeah, man.
on 1.5 spins.
That's
And he lost it all. So he has a wad of hundreds, and he's throwing it down, and when he was ready to throw more, and they said, no more bets, no more bets, no more bets. And then that one went. So that was his first spin. And then he was just throwing them in, and then they said, no more bets, no more bets, no more bets. He lost again, and he left, dude. $100. I counted. He threw down 17
Yeah.
times.
I mean, that's why I don't feel that bad. Like, listen, I joke about what my gambling addiction is. It's not great, but it's also
Yeah, you're
not
not
bad. If I'm losing $20 in a weekend, like that sucks. But like,
Yeah,
that's
I
it's
mean-
$20. I'm not blowing like hundreds of dollars of my paycheck each week
No.
on like FanDuel Sportsbook, which is like, that's great.
There are like strategies like that where you play roulette, and the whole goal is like, I'm gonna lay out, $100 here, $100 here, $100 here, all across this spread, and then if I hit on one of them, then that's worth it for me.
Yeah.
But you have to lose like $2,000
Yeah.
to get to the point
You
where you
gotta
win
be prepared
10.
to lose.
Yeah.
You know, if you
Yeah.
win 10.
I mean, when you go to a casino, you just got to be like, yeah, this money's gone. I'm walking in with $200.
Yeah.
I'm not walking out with it. If I walk out with anything in my pocket, I feel good.
Yeah.
That's how you have to like look at it, and that's how I approach it for every time I go to a casino.
Yeah, you gotta be ready to lose it, man. Otherwise, I would go nuts.
Yeah.
I would go nuts.
So I missed a really good opportunity for a bit. For just for the three of us. It would have been a fun little joke. I have to bleep the names, obviously. But
Do we have to bleep the names?
yes, no. You'll
Damn
see
it.
why we have to bleep the names.
All right.
But a couple days ago on Hinge, I came across profile,
Ooh.
and I immediately just I looked at it. I was like, glad she's doing well, whatever. X, and then I thought to myself, I was like, fuck, that would have been a really, really good opportunity to ask her if she works at Longhorn Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I could have sworn she does.
She doesn't.
She doesn't. Well, I was sweating for 40 minutes for nothing.
Yeah.
Dude.
No,
Yikes.
it wasn't. Yeah, it was not. But it would have been a great opportunity. I literally had gotten past her profile, and then I thought about it. I was like, oh my God, if I had screen recorded popping up on her profile, then clicking on a photo, and then typing out, hey, are you a waitress at the Southington Longhorn Steakhouse? And then sending it to you guys, I wouldn't have actually sent it to her, but
Yeah.
it would have been really, really funny.
I think
as a joke between the three of us.
You know-
I think that it's better you just bypass all that stuff. Go right to direct messaging on social media.
I don't want to do that. I absolutely do not want to do that.
Hit her up and say, "Hey, listen, Mike wants to know,
Do you work
do you work?"
at Longhorn Steakhouse?
You guys ever been in a situation where you're just like, what you didn't expect is exactly what happened? Like, you ever go in a situation you just did not expect something, like you didn't see it coming?
All the time.
That
just
that is
happens, yeah.
100% what. Like, I was so thrown off that like in 100 years I didn't think I would see X person at X location at X time,
Yeah.
and boy was I wrong, like
Yeah.
very wrong.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah, you were wrong. It didn't happen.
Which we'll find out that
Yeah.
we're pretty confirmed. We're not 100%.
I
But
think
we're
it's
pretty
I think it's
confirmed.
pretty close to 100% as it could be. Like, I have other confirmation from like other people that like she does not work at Longhorn Steakhouse.
But for a while, I was like, just look straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just look straight and eat your filet mignon. You know,
Getting filet mignon at Longhorn Steakhouse is crazy.
it's a steakhouse.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
it's
What
a
else would you get?
steakhouse. I would just get a regular like.
What do you get? The strawberry salad? I mean, that's
Yeah.
what the fucking old
Yeah.
people get at the.
I love that stuff.
I mean,
man.
the strawberry salad's
Listen,
good, but I mean,
yeah.
I'm there for the steak.
I'm there for the steak. Just a filet mignon. I don't know.
Listen, do I go to Texas Roadhouse for the steak? Absolutely not.
No, I'm there for the rolls and the
Yeah,
butter.
for the butter.
Yeah.
Texas Roadhouse menu is trash though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they don't have a good selection.
What's that thing called? I used to get it in high school when I was like really low on money and we were just going to Texas Roadhouse. I think it's called like the Roadkill, where it's just a hamburger patty with gravy and mushrooms.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like, it's $10.
It is the roadkill.
It's literally
it
the
is
cheapest thing you
roadkill.
can get on their menu.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Good times.
not great, but hey, for $10, not bad.
No, I think out of all the chain steakhouses, right? What do you have? Longhorn,
Yeah.
Texas,
Outback.
Outback. I think Longhorn is the
Longhorn's
best.
the best one. yeah.
No, don't forget Applebee's.
Okay, listen. There's only one Applebee's left in Connecticut. It's in
Really?
which is Plainville.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the Dollarita is back. And how come we are not there?
Hold on. I'm not gonna fall for that bit unless
It's
it
not a bit
is-
that's it's bad. I
You
mean, at one point it was back.
Tell me when they have strawberry daiquiris,
Oh, buddy.
and
Buddy.
then we go.
I know a great restaurant not too far from my place. We can go for some daiquiris.
99.
99s. Get the little popcorn as the appetizer.
Is that still open? 99.
I don't.
There
I
are-
think there's one.
There's one in New York that I
Oh,
know
okay.
of.
So
Hot
I think
take.
the one in Bristol is still open,
In Bristol. Where is that?
like on Park Street, where that Stop and Shop
Oh,
is.
maybe.
Yeah.
Right next to the strip club.
Oh,
Yeah. Really? There's
No,
a
I
strip
know.
club.
I have
Hot-
no idea. It just
the
seems like a
only-
good
I was gonna say,
location.
There's a strip club over there.
It just seems like that would be the case. Goes to
The
the
only
99.
chain one that I liked out of all those restaurants, 99 and Chili's and Applebee's, was Ruby Tuesdays. You guys ever go to Ruby Tuesdays?
Well, like they kind of
Maybe.
upscaled their stuff, and I don't think it exists anymore. You didn't fuck with Chili's?
no,
The triple
Chili's
dipper,
wasn't.
bro. The
Yeah,
Skillet
Chili's
cookie?
wasn't bad, but you know what happens is remember when we were in high school and after every like event, it was like we're going to Chili's, you know,
Yeah.
we're going to Chili's, and you get
I
like
want
20
my baby
kids
back,
rolling
baby
out.
back,
the-
baby back, baby back, baby back.
Chili's baby back ribs.
Can we
Chili's
wait?
baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce.
Can we recreate that right now?
I think we just
That-
did.
Either
That
that,
could
one
be-
or O'Reilly Auto Parts.
No, that one we can't. It's
We
too.
could.
It's too late for that.
It
I
is
feel-
tomorrow we can do it.
I feel bad for the downstairs neighbor.
Me too.
I don't.
Me too.
Well,
You know
they
what?
don't live here.
Yeah, you go downstairs and tell them.
Yeah.
Wait,
Are you
it's-
cool with them? Just quick question.
Yeah, I'm cool with
Okay.
them.
All right, cool.
They give me watermelons.
Are they like young people? How older?
I want to say that they are late 30s, early 40s.
That's not
Okay,
bad.
not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad. Very nice people.
Cool.
And yet they go to Costco and they buy too much watermelon and they give us some.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
win.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
That's a
Yeah,
win.
it's actually pretty great. We went and we bought them some little bunts, like little cakes
Oh, nice. Yeah.
for Christmas. So yeah, you could say we're best friends. No, we don't have any issues.
Nice.
So when we record another episode, are we gonna have? I'm gonna wear the tracksuit.
I'm not.
I am gonna wear it, but I also
I'll
think
match the vibe.
I,
my
I
bad.
I think
yeah.
we should have a nice espresso, a little slice of panettone,
Yeah,
nice tracksuit on. I think it's a great start to the day.
That would be a better Italian American representation than buying e-cigs and doing that.
Probably.
Did you notice how I stopped smoking it because my head still hurts?
I'm glad you stopped smoking it. That was a very dumb decision.
Yes, the guy. Half of my decisions I make are dumb, but it's again. I love a good theme. If we're doing a theme, we're doing the theme.
That's barely part of the theme.
Yeah.
If you came out here with like espresso, that would have been fun. I think that would have been. I mean, you shouldn't have. It's 1 a.m. in the morning, but
That doesn't
you know,
affect me.
You can fall asleep right after a shot of espresso.
Damn right.
I could not. I had to
Amen.
cut caffeine out past like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Plus, you spilled your Starbucks, so you didn't really have
I mean,
much today.
that was my I haven't. You're right. Now that I think about it, I haven't had caffeine today. I should be able to fall asleep right away.
If I had a shot of espresso right before bed, it wouldn't affect my sleep. I would just have to be, on the John
Right
Well,
through you.
right through me,
Yeah.
dude, before I hit bed.
Yeah.
It goes right through you.
Otherwise, you go to bed and you got to shit and you don't do it, you get nightmares, brother.
Yeah.
You get nightmares. What was the one thing that I wanted to mention? For the panettone. You said there was a thing about hazelnut.
Okay.
Well, what is that?
And I'm glad Victor's here because he was the one that recommended me this restaurant. I went to a wedding in New Jersey that Victor's been to that venue.
Mm-hmm.
And so we stayed there like the night before, had a hotel and all that. So I texted Victor. I was like, what do you know? Like, what are restaurants that'll get us through, So he sent us this one, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was
Was
more
it
like,
set day?
I think it was, because
The
it's more like a
pizza-
pizza shop
yeah,
than
yeah,
a
yeah.
restaurant,
Yes.
And so we go there, and I thought the food was good. I had the pizza. The pizza was good. The food was good. And I went with somebody who frequently goes back and forth to Italy. So they just came back before they went to the wedding, and they had gelato there. And he goes, I'm going to try the hazelnut gelato. He goes, in Italy, the hazelnut gelato is more hazelnut. And in the States, it's more chocolate here, which is true because I've heard the theory. I have a cousin, Luigi, that his theory is the Nutella in Canada is better because it's more hazelnut. They make it with more hazelnut than the Nutella here. They make it with more chocolate.
The Luigi that we were just talking about?
Yeah, like our boy Luigi.
Mangione?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. He's out in Altoona. I should give him a call.
You should. Yeah, he needs some help right now. Anyway, sorry.
And
Continue.
so now, okay, so he wants to try this gelato because he wants to compare it to what he has when he goes to Italy. And so he gets the hazelnut, and I get the hazelnut too. I wanted to try, and I usually don't get things hazelnut like that, but I was like, let me try. And I had it. I thought it was okay, and stuff like that. And he had it. He goes, just as I expected. He goes, it's better in Italy. It's too chocolate. It's too hazelnut, this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, what did you expect?
Yeah, you're in America.
When you go to Italy every 2-3 months, he goes very frequently. Obviously, you're getting, the best of the stuff quality. It's more of this. What did you think coming back to this small town in New Jersey that I was just going to taste like back home? Like, what were you thinking? And I'm not saying he was sitting there trashing it, but he was just very like, no, see, this is why the hazelnut gelato in Italy is better. And I'm thinking to myself, no shit, it's better in Italy. Like, what did you think this was going to be in comparison? So you have the hazelnut. It's going to be good. But now every time I see hazelnut, I just have this guy engraved in my brain. It's like,
I could tell it's irking you, dude.
it just, it was.
That would annoy me too, though.
And there was another thing that he did the next day at the wedding that, again, I'm not trying to shit on people, so that doesn't
so there was
matter.
other factors on why he's like, oh, I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
just, again,
He just needed a reason.
Yeah, he's like,
nice-
oh, the hazelnut.
The
no,
hazelnut.
truly a nice guy, but he was just like, just going on about like, it doesn't taste the same like in Italy because when I went the other month or this and that, I'm just like, what did you expect?
Yeah,
For people like that, you just gotta
nod your head, man.
nod your head, or you gotta mess with them a little bit. Be like, listen, you want really good dessert food? Go to TGI Fridays.
Hey, listen, I don't know what you're talking about. This is the best hazelnut gelato I've ever had in my life.
That's right. And I've been to Italy 6 times this month.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going there tomorrow.
I'm going to
actually.
And I know it's gonna be dog shit compared to this.
Sette is my favorite pizza spot. Like, I think of all time though.
I didn't
I've never
expect
been
it to
there.
be more pizza shop than
Yeah,
restaurant, so that was surprising. But like, the food was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, the food was good. We had I think we had the arancini, and then I ended up getting the pizza and splitting with some people, which ended up being good. So I was okay with it. But like, some people were there just like, they're like, oh, this, all that. But like, it's New Jersey. Like, what did you?
What do you think it's
what
gonna be?
did you think this was gonna be? And then that wedding venue place, right? So we went the next day, and the hors d'oeuvres are literally shanks of lamb. You know what I'm saying? Raw bar and all this and that. Like, I know it's
It goes
apple.
crazy. It's like it's an
Raw bar.
insane venue.
Dude, I couldn't believe the lamb. Like, I've
Yeah.
seen, the raw shrimp, the raw clams, like this and that. They're doing the sliders, this and that. Dude, shanks of lamb as an appetizer.
Yeah.
I said, are you for real?
Hey, listen.
I couldn't believe it.
Did
That
you finish
place
your
was-
dinner?
Yeah, no, I did. And then they open up that area again for the dessert.
Yep.
And they're frying. What are they frying? Oreos? They're
Yep.
frying like
They're
whatever
fry-
you
yeah,
want
they're
over
frying some
there.
stuff up, man.
Those are delicious.
Yeah, they're frying like they were frying candy bars, like whatever.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
pick it off of the thing and then
Yeah.
they go fry it.
Sorry, am I misremembering this? Have you guys ever been to the Big E?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Did they ever have a fried stick of butter at the Big E?
Ooh, I
That sounds like something they would have, right?
don't know the answer to that question. Would I doubt that they had it? No, I would not doubt that
thank
they
you.
have it.
Yeah.
I mean, because basically, I got kangaroo burger at the freaking Big E. You know what I'm saying? They literally
That sounds
have
about right.
anything that's anything. You know what I'm saying? But am I looking for fried butter? No. Would I doubt that they had it? No, they probably have
Yeah.
it. It's somewhere.
I swore that I had seen that one time at the Big E, and I tell people about it all the time. And the last time I told it, I was like, "Is that really true? Is that really true?" But it seems like something that would be at the Big E.
Yeah.
No, usually when I go to the Big, and I've only started going the past couple of years because I don't know, I just never really went before until I started working at the hospital and everybody was going and stuff. But like, you usually just hit the state houses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you want clam chowder, you go to Rhode Island. If you want the lobster, you go to Maine. Or they have the potato. I think the potato is a bunch of baloney.
Oh, if you want the
ask-
lobster, you go to Maine, huh?
No, you go to New Hampshire Panera Bread. Let me tell you,
Fucking Christ, dude.
boys. Yeah, hey,
I'm never gonna.
how
bring that
Austin
up,
talks
man.
about drinking espresso before he goes to bed would have been me after eating that lobster roll.
Of course.
Dude, that would
Yeah.
be literally any human being after eating that lobster roll.
Yeah.
Listen, it's all about, guys, this wraps up the episode so well because we talked about it earlier. It's all about the theme. The tracksuits are the theme. All seafood weekend, the theme.
Yes,
you guys
but
get
no.
the picture.
Yes, no, you're right. It wraps it up perfectly because I think it paints the picture that you take the theme too far.
I agree.
I love a good theme,
Yes,
I think you do.
but you take it too far.
but you can either beat them or join them. You know what I'm saying?
Who
I'm
beat
gonna,
who?
I'm gonna
Who
keep
beat
beating them.
who?
Yeah, you got a headache and how to put your e-cig down. Who really
Brother,
beat who
I'm
here?
throwing it out.
You're talking.
Yeah, of course you are.
You're talking like people that are doing all seafood weekend at Panera are doing it right, and all of a sudden you got to
Okay.
join them.
No.
If you can't beat them.
Yeah, if you can't beat them, you gotta join them.
Have you guys ever been to Maine?
Yes.
Yeah,
Where? I'm just curious.
I think just over the border. I would never go to Maine to like actually stay and like hang out. I think maybe I had done it once, but one of my friends who I'd like hang out with from time to time, growing up, his dad would get the water for their house from up like the springs in Maine. Like he would
Really?
go up there with
What?
like he'd go
With
up
just,
there
like,
with like
Gas
empty,
cans?
no, like the whatever you put in like water coolers. You'd go up there with the water cooler jugs. We'd go up. He would get like he would find just a river.
Are you serious?
Yes, absolutely
And
serious.
then truck it back?
And he would put it in the water, fill them up, and then we drive back.
Wait. How much water did he take?
I think maybe like 10 or 12 like of those big gallons.
Holy
That would be the
shit.
water.
The
in their house.
5-gallon jugs that
Yeah.
you put in like a water cooler?
Yeah.
And wait, hold on. Did he just do that as a special occasion, or that was their main source of water?
That was their main source of like drinking water.
Jesus.
Holy
That was like the
shit.
stuff that was in their house. Yeah.
I mean, kind of tough, but at the same time, that's a long haul for
They're-
water.
I've gone on at least 2 trips with them and his family to do that.
They're not paying for the water. They're just getting it
Yeah,
right out
yeah,
of the lake, right?
yeah,
That's
just-
the most Ponty thing I've ever heard.
It's I know like we did Vermont in a day. We left early, went up to Vermont, did the water, got food, drove back. That was one day. I think Maine we might have stayed
I
once.
was gonna say, I don't think you can do that. You can't do a
Yeah.
whole round
It's
trip.
4 hours from where
Yeah.
we live in Connecticut to the Maine border. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
So I think Maine we probably stayed for a day. But I
And-
know like I had at least done like 2 or 3 trips with him and his family, and like Vermont we did in one day.
But why Maine?
Polar Spring is from Maine, allegedly.
yeah, but you got to read the bottle because although it's
Yeah.
from Maine, like what's the water source they use?
It's
like,
bottled in Maine, but it's shipped here from China.
like Sarah.
Hey man, if that's the truth, it's some good water.
Listen,
I love Poland Spring.
Poland Spring's delicious.
No, it's the worst one.
What?
No, Dasani's the worst one.
Yeah, well we know
I did
that.
see they
but
changed their formula somehow.
They did.
I didn't know you could
No
do that
salt
for water.
added.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that for
No
water.
iron
so
added.
let's see what Dasani's coming out with.
Poland Spring.
Poland Spring is
no.
Nah, Poland Spring is
Out of the
delicious,
local ones,
bro.
Deer Park is better. Deer Park
Sure.
is so much better.
Deer Park.
Yeah, Deer Park is better.
That's
Come
from, like,
on,
Watertown,
bro.
right?
And no, that's Crystal Rock.
Oh,
Crystal Rock or Saratoga Springs water is so much better.
Really?
Like the brand Saratoga Springs.
I
So
still,
much
Yeah.
I still fuck with Poland Spring, dude. Poland Spring till I die.
Almost exclusively Poland Spring.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll tell you.
Kirkland brand sometimes.
I was gonna say, I'll tell you what. Whatever Costco has on sale,
Yeah.
that's what I'm getting, baby.
Hey, listen, the Kirkland, what is it, 40 for $8, including your bottle return? They don't got that in New York, do they? Bottle return?
They do.
Oh.
They do.
So that's not bad. Yeah.
People are using it every single time I go. By the way,
Hey, money's money.
Yeah. Is it
$20 is $20.
Yeah.
$1 is a dollar, baby.
Listen, it's like 10 cents in Connecticut now to
It-
return it.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
it is in New York if it's still
think it's-
5,
I-
but
I don't
think
know.
It was 10 here. I don't know.
yeah, 10 cents to return it. So basically, yeah, 1 case of water from Costco is costing you double. It's 40 bottles at 10 cents.
There are even people that roam through the neighborhood here and pick through like
Oh,
the
that's
garbage and
surprising.
get because so it must be paying
Yeah.
pretty good.
They're putting more of those redemption things up. But now I went to CVS the other day and they got bottle returns over there, bottle and can return in the CVS.
That's pretty cool.
So
All right.
they're making it more accessible to
Yeah.
redeem. You know,
Good. I mean, they should if we want to recycle it.
Listen, and it's not even the like. I used to see the people with like the carts that they would push
Yeah.
around to collect all the bottles and stuff like that. Now it's people with cars.
Yeah.
They're like roaming around and throwing it in the back of their fucking car.
Yeah, I followed a truck a couple weeks ago that had like maybe the whole bed. Basically, it was as tall as like it was over the cab by like a bag or two. So just I don't know. I got to estimate like 20 to 30 bags of bottles and cans, and one like flew off and almost hit my car. It was hilarious.
Jeez.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Gotta love that.
I like genuinely thought it was funny because it's like he had so many bottles on there. He probably won't even notice that one bag's gone.
Yeah.
But you know,
I don't know. I feel like those people are the type to be like, I'm missing 20 bottles. Where the fuck did they go?
that's $2. Hey, you know,
$2 is $2. We established that.
we did.
Yeah, we did establish that pretty early. $1's a dollar.
You have any other sayings that you want to sprinkle in there for the audience?
Yeah.
Maybe next episode.
Yeah.
I
could,
see.
We could it's 2:30 in the morning. I gotta go to bed.
It is. I feel like this one was the smooth.
Yeah. It wasn't as chaotic as the other ones.
It wasn't.
I'm actually surprised.
What do you mean? How
Yeah.
engaged?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Did I speak closer to the mic this time?
You did. Yeah, you did.
I feel like an announcer.
I just feel like I just hope I don't fall asleep listening to this episode. I feel like
I feel like you're so
we were very
pessimistic, dude.
No, I just feel like it was very adult. And yes, we have adult conversations, but you know, like it wasn't light. It wasn't airy. You know, we're talking about hard topics in the world. You know,
Yeah, man. That's what you gotta do sometimes.
That's how it goes. Listen, I can't talk about taking a shit every episode. You know what I mean?
I mean, you did exclusively say that if you drank an espresso right now, you'd land on the toilet.
Yeah, but once in a matter of an hour that we talked about poop, you know?
Yeah, we'll try and bump our numbers up tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we'll bump the poop numbers tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it was a bad episode. This is what we do. We come here with no topics. We talk at this and that. I just felt like this one was a little serious, and you know, it's nice to get serious every now and then. But you know me, not my style. You know.
I think, Mike, that you should poll the people. Solicit some comments, see
Yeah.
how they feel.
Why are you guys not advertising this on your Instagrams? Like, I don't understand.
Why don't you download Instagram again and
Yeah.
No, I made a choice to move past that. So
all right, so make a new one.
It's very adult of you.
Just to promote the podcast.
Just for business.
Yeah, just for business.
no.
Or
And
how
also-
about, how about I'll give you the podcast login and you could promote it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should do it because I'll tell you
Why
what.
are you not? I don't understand. You have all
Hey,
the
man.
tools.
Hey man, it takes a lot, all right? It's a lot of
That's it.
work. You're gonna find out that it's a lot of work.
That's it,
I
dude.
used to do this when I played music, like full time, like you know.
Dude, he's telling you it's fucking easy.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah.
Fucking millennials
Hey,
just don't want
listen.
to do anything. You
Mike,
know what I'm
And
saying?
people don't want to work anymore, and I certainly don't want to work.
We-
you know, this
Mike.
is what Joe Biden did to this country for the past
Mike.
4 years.
God damn
Mike,
it.
Okay,
we are mere guests on this show. Okay?
we are.
Right? So I left it up to the man in charge to do what they got to do.
Santa?
Yeah, dude. No. Is that who runs this thing?
Well, I mean, it's Christmas. You know, he's usually the man with the bag or whatever. So
That's it.
I'd assume he's in charge.
I mean, we do have a Christmas village going on in the back here.
This
He's
episode-
actually skiing as we speak. If you look at it,
That's right. This episode brought to you by Santa Claus and his elves.
All right, guys. Well, another banger in the books.
That's
Even
right.
though
Another
Mike doesn't
banger.
think that I thought it was a great episode. I don't know.
Yeah. Why don't you let us know? Because
I feel like this is
Mike's
this-
feeling real insecure.
I feel like this is
Right
the
about
scene
now.
in the other guys where he's like, "Look, they're not gonna all be first round picks." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you know, I'm, we'll take the episode. It's still a good episode, but I just,
I feel like you're killing the horse before it even started the
Yeah,
race.
man.
You know what I mean? If that's a saying, I don't think it is. But you know what I mean. You get where I'm coming from.
you have a
Episodes-
headache. You have a headache after smoking that e-cig?
No, actually, I feel like 10 years younger.
All right. I need to go to bed. So
Yeah, we got a
see
big
you
day
guys-
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on
Tracksuits
the next
tomorrow.
one. I'm not wearing a tracksuit.
Tracksuit
Oh.
tomorrow? Come on, I said tracksuit tomorrow.
See you guys later.